What's happening, y'all, man? Here to get my thoughts and my input on this Meek Mill and Drake shit. First, I want to start off with Drake. I've been a fan of Drake since '07. I think he came out with Replacement Girl, but what blew him up was Best I Ever Had and Successful, and being on them mixtapes with Lil Wayne back in the day when he was sounding like Lil Wayne. I always been a fan of Drake. I think he's talented, and I think he's smart. I think he got a good head on his shoulder. But if he's not writing his own shit, I can't really fuck with him like that. I can't really look at him as being one of the greats in the game, or being going down in history as being the GOAT, or being the best ever to do this shit if he's not writing his own raps. Now, which going to take me to Meek Mill. All Meek Mill was saying is, how can y'all respect a guy that's not writing his own raps? And if y'all don't believe me, here goes the proof. So he put it out there, and people still don't believe Meek Mill. That's why I say, in today's age, man, the truth, it don't matter. All the lies and shit is what matters these days. And the internet is running everybody's fucking brain. I feel like Meek and Drake, I don't feel like this shit is too serious, man. I feel like they getting money off of this shit. I feel like they getting money off of all the publicity they getting. And I don't feel like Meek Mill got a fair one. I feel like Meek Mill, everybody was on Meek Mill dick when his album came out. Every fucking body. Brandon Jennings from Detroit Pistons, he was on Meek Mill dick. He was, oh, Meek Mill went hard on this song, blah, blah, blah. But soon this shit, as soon as Drake and Meek Mill shit went on and everybody started sucking Drake dick, here come Brandon Jennings hopping on Drake and him dick and shit, talking about OVO this, fuck Meek Mill camp and fuck everybody in this camp and shit. That's fake. But, like I say, man, everybody was on Meek Mill shit album. People was buying this album. Even the people that was buying this album turned their back on the nigga. Like, come on, man. Where the loyalty at? Where's loyalty? Where his loyal fans at, man? That's how you know it's a lot of bandwagon going on in the industry right now. And it's just a bunch of fuckery going on right now in the internet. Back to Back was a good song. Not a great song. It's not in my top 10 best song or top 15. I seen Charlamagne say it's a top 5 song. I don't see how he get that. Yes, he got a hit out of it, but it's not there. It's not. It don't give you that you know what I'm saying? It don't give you that feeling that ether and that takeover and shit gave you. So I can't put that in my top 5 or even hit him up and shit like that. So I can't put that in my top 5 or top 10. Not even top 20. He has some good lines in there, like if that a girl oral tour, your girl tour, which that really don't matter. And then he said Twitter fingers, trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers. Okay, that's fucking a MILF. That's not even true. It's like, okay, he has some good lines, and he was like, Drake knew what he was doing when he put that album out. He knew that Meek Mill was on tour, and Meek Mill wasn't gonna be able to make a good diss record like he did, cause he went on tour when he made that back-to-back track. Meek Mill was. He knew what he was doing. It was wrong. The summer finna end. He knew that it was the right time to drop that. So of course he gonna get the buzz, and he got the big ass. He got them big ass companies behind him, Apple and all them other whatever else he signed to. He got and he from a different country. He got his whole country behind him, like, and he got the U.S. behind him. So of course he gonna be, everybody gonna be on Drake dick. But like I say, Meek Mill can spit. I've been fucking with Meek Mill since the come up, since he been battle rapping and just making videos in general. He didn't get a fair deal. I want to know the song that Meek Mill put out wasn't that bad. People was overblowing that, and social media just ran with it. All the nerds and all these. When you look at people that's talking shit on the internet, man, they either don't have no profile picture on their shit, or they look like nerds. Look like they used to get their lunch money took, or they just nerds. Ain't nothing wrong with being a nerd. I'm not saying nerds and blah blah blah. Ain't nothing wrong with being a nerd, but man, when you don't know nothing about the street shit, man, stay in your own lane, man. If you gonna like Drake, say, yeah, I just fuck with Drake. You ain't gotta be putting L's on fuck Meek Mill this and this and that. 50 Cent. He's so washed up, man. He is so washed up. I read between the lines, man. I used to like 50 Cent, but now I just see that he's an old 40-year-old on Instagram all day, putting memes up and just talking shit about everybody for no reason. Like, nigga, you just trying to be relevant again. Boy, your career is done for. You can't, your rapping shit, that shit is not hitting nowhere at all. That shit is trash. That shit is just boo-boo, nigga. You should just stay out and stay in your own lane. Stay in your own lane and try to get your team back together, because that shit is trash right now. 50 Cent, boy, you trash. You reaching. Anybody that say something to 50 Cent, he try to go extra hard to get some relevancy. Like, come on, what 40-year-old you know be on Instagram all day putting memes up of people? Like, nigga, go on somewhere. You had your chance. You had your shot, nigga. You did your thing. You sold over probably like 40 million records, nigga. Stay in your lane. Get your old ass song. But back to this Meek Mill and Drake shit, man. I just feel like I don't see an L on Meek's side, because if taking an L is having a #1 album last year, getting the baddest bitch in the game, and making millions of dollars in 1 year, man. If that's an L, I'll take that L too. And I feel like, man, Meek ain't take an L in that back-to-back shit. Like, he was on tour, man. If you really sit back and think about it, he was on tour, what he can do. I mean, he can be on tour. He got his phone with him, riding through different cities and shit. Like, he can tweet all fucking day, but he can't make records unless he got a fucking studio in his fucking bus, and I highly doubt that. And he wasn't in a spot like Drake was to make a dope ass diss record. He tried to just to get the fans what they wanted because people was putting pressure on him, like just throw out this, throw out that. It didn't really hit that hard. It wasn't bad, but it didn't hit that hard. So like I say, man, I can't respect Drake if he ain't writing his own shit. So if any but Drake fans want to take it there, we could take it there. I'm just saying, if you respect Drake, I know people talking about some, well, in this day and age, it don't matter who write your shit. It matters who delivering and how you deliver it and if it hits. Like, come on, man. Tupac won't respect that shit. Jay-Z don't even respect that shit. Nas don't even respect that shit. None of the greats won't respect that shit, man. Like, come on, man. If you ain't writing your own shit, how can you call yourself the new Jay-Z or the king or the rap god and all this shit, man? I don't agree with that at all. Like I say, I'm still gonna be a Drake fan, but then I'm gonna be looking like, man, this nigga ain't writing his own shit. Shaking my fucking head. I'm not one of those niggas that's follow everybody. I'm from the streets, man. I stay in the birds right now, but I'm really from the streets. I'm from the hood. And I just kind of, I agree with Meek Mill said, nigga, you ain't write your own shit. That's all he said. This how all this started, because Meek Mill started going at Drake, and he got this big ass core fans, and he's from a different country. He got his whole country behind him, and he got this fucking the U.S. behind him. So he even got governments and all types of bullshit sucking his dick. So that's Meek Mill in a lose-lose situation. Meek Mill from the hood, man. He's one of the only niggas that's, you know what I'm saying, making that street shit and that's doing something out here. You know what I'm saying? That's moving shit. That's moving units and shit. So I don't see how even the street niggas turned their back on Meek Mill. I don't respect that shit, man. Even the street niggas turned their back. I just don't understand how 1 week he had the #1 album, everybody dick sucking him, praising him, and then he started tweeting a week later, or 5 days later or something, man. Start tweeting that Drake ain't writing his own shit, and everybody turn their back on him. Like, that's some fake shit. I don't like it. I don't agree with it. And I can read between lines. I'm not none of these stupid ass ignorant people that's on the internet that's always talking shit or saying stupid shit, and they're just trying to have a voice. Like, nigga, you probably got your lunch money took in middle school, high school, nigga. Like, nigga, go to school, stay in school, nigga. Keep your backpack on with your glasses and your suspenders, nigga, and mind your business. And in my eyes, there nobody take no L in this shit, man. I just feel like they both in it to get money out of this shit and get their brand more bigger. So in my eyes, ain't nobody take no L. Everybody winning, they all getting money. Everybody getting money, so it don't fucking matter at the end of the day. Meek Mill just dropped some shit, that shit was fire. Drake just dropped some shit, that shit was fire. Something is strange because Meek Mill was responding to Drake and something ain't right. And either somebody from Drake camp had to send Meek Mill some shit, or his ghostwriter said that something ain't right with this shit. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Like my video, share my video, subscribe to me, and hey, let's get this conversation going in the conversation below, man. I'm gone. I just gave y'all my opinion about this shit, man. A lot of people switched up. A lot of people was on Meek Mill team, and then they switched up and hopped on Drake team. It's a lot of dick riding and bandwagon and a bunch of bullshit going on. I ain't finna feed into the bullshit, man. The internet is the devil. And like I said, I said it once, I'm gonna say it again, man. Social media is the worst thing that ever happened in this world, and I'm gonna stick with that, man. Like I say, Meek Mill continue to make good music, man, and Drake continue to make good music. But in my eyes, you will never be the greatest or go down as the greatest because you don't write your own shit. And I believe Meek when he said that shit. So hey, it is what it is. That's just my opinion. I'm entitled to that. Peace. I'm LB. See ya.